It started with a doll, a resplendent figure precious in its finery. Connor spent 10 months looking for something for his wife Andrea's birthday until he found it. She would often reminisce about her youth, about the many years she grew up poverty-stricken, and about a doll she cherished so deeply. No matter how tough things got, Andrea would say, Princess Ficklebottom was always by my side. That was silly to him, but he knew to her it meant everything. Her words fluttered in his heart when he saw the doll sitting on a shelf in the front of a resale shop. He knew it would be perfect, and Andrea's reaction to it solidified that notion. She cried for many minutes, moving between holding the doll and kissing her wonderful husband. Andrea wasn't as playful with Queen Ficklebottom as expected, but she loved her regardless. She was always on display, sitting elegantly on the mantel in the living room, and Connor found a love for the doll growing inside him. Before long, the Queen was a treasured part of the family. She felt real to them. It struck Connor odd when he returned home from work one day to find the Queen sprawled out on the floor in the hallway, as if violently thrown from a distance. And it struck him even curiouser when he awoke that night to find Andrea's side of the bed empty. He found her sobbing at the dining table, the Queen sitting across from her.
She's hurting me,
Andrea whimpered. Her puffy eyes darted away, and he could clearly see deep scratches on her neck. The fear on her face was real.
She wants to kill me,
she finished. Connor looked from her to the Queen, lost for words. She looked different to him, somehow.
Angie.
Don't, she snapped.
I'm going to burn her. That thing is evil and I'm going to destroy it.
Despite what Connor believed, she was in trouble. He couldn't bear what was happening, and he knew he had to help. In his mind, there just had to be a way to solve the problem and keep his family together. Within the hour, Connor was exiting a small room in the far corner of the basement. A salty bead of sweat crested his lip, then fell to the floor as he pulled the door shut. He gave the bottom of it a swift kick and squeezed the padlock into place over the new latch. He listened for any noise coming from within the room, but there was only silence. He chuckled, unsure if he actually expected to hear anything. He had done what was necessary, and it was over. It only took him a few minutes to block the door from ever opening again by piling heavy bags of gravel in front of the door and to the ceiling. Connor left the basement, knowing he had done right by imprisoning that thing. That thought satisfied him, and he walked proudly into the living room, looking forward to what the future held. He stepped up to the mantel, took the Queen down from her post, and held her tight to his beating heart.
You're safe now, my love,
he said. Stroking her hair, he whisked her away to their bedroom.